What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Import and Modify. This episode is going to be focused mainly on the SRT4, and we have the engine back out of hibernation on the floor right here. I got her all blown off from tons of dust that was on it, but she's pretty and she looks like she's willing to accept her new home here pretty soon. So we're going to be focusing back on the SRT4 build, and I apologize for the time it's been in between episodes. My life has been crazy. Balance has finally started to return, and I'll talk more about that later. But we got this right here we got to do first. We got to massage out this radiator core support, because when I took the bumper covers and everything off, I noticed that it was, you know, creased in. So come along, and a dead blow hammer hopefully can massage that out, and we can get that taken care of. And also I just want to, you know, clean up the engine bay. It's dusty and dirty. If you can see, it's dark, but just get things ready so that I can put the engine in. So that's the main goal. And then there's an axle in there that's stuck to the hub, like the nut won't come off. I got to work on that too. And we got to first and foremost focus on the cooling system, getting all the accessories put onto the engine. And I have a perfect example right here. Here's the bad engine that was originally in that car. You see how dusty my stuff is? Look, it's dusty, man. This is for that EK hatch outside. But anyway, I have a perfect mock-up right here so I can remember exactly how the hose routing and all that went. So we got to put all the accessories on. And you know, I was gonna get a new alternator and everything, but I think I'm just gonna clean up one and throw it on there and hope for the best, because money's been a little bit tight lately. But yeah, man, we'll get moving on this project. I still gotta move stuff around, so let's go ahead and knock that out and get to pulling this radiator core support. All right, SRT4 in all of its clapped out glory. I was thinking about how I was gonna do this, and originally I said, hey, come along, scratch that. We're gonna use a sliding hammer. I have a pretty decent sized sliding hammer. We'll just probably drill a couple keyholes to put a bolt through it so I can grab a hold, and then we'll use a dead blow along with the slide hammer to see if we can pull that out. I'm not trying to make it perfect, just trying to get some of the shape back to it, so when I put, you know, the bumper cover and other things on, that it will fit properly. So start with that. And also I was kind of looking through the car because it's been a minute and I'm trying to remember where I put everything. Coolant piping right there, so that's good. One of the engine covers, intake manifold gasket, exhaust gasket, the little coolant lines, and I also have the coolant hoses. Yeah, there they are, they're over here, see? all my SRT stuff is kind of like in this area here. So look how dusty this is. Woo, it's dusty, man. Yeah, see, new brake rotors and everything, headlights. I mean, we got almost everything we need, guys. Just got to do the work. So, oh yeah, new engine mount. So we're solid for the most part. Let's go ahead and see if we can pull this dent, or just pull the radiator support out, and see how well that works for us. So I'm gonna put this thing on the lift to give me better access. Let's do it. All right, so I drilled a hole right here, and I think that's a good spot so I can pull with the slide hammer. I have this adapter on a slide hammer which allows me to use vice grips. So I'm gonna vice grip on this, hammer it a little bit with the slide hammer, and then massage it and just kind of work it out. And then I was looking at it on this side too as well, and it looks like, here you go, you see that? It's creased right here as well, so it hit the bottom and bent it back. So I'm gonna have to see if I can massage this all out and pull it out. But we gotta remove this. I have it draining. I'm gonna remove that and expose it all, and then see how well we can get this thing to straighten out.
I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared. Crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared.
Alright guys, so we got the radiator core support pulled out, and I gotta tell you, I'm pretty happy with the results. It's back to where it needs to be, and I had to do some welding on that end to strengthen it back up because the layers were kind of separated, making things flimsy, and it had cracks along the stud area right there. Now I did it with a cheap flux core welder. It's gonna be boogerish because it's flux core, but you know, I can grind that down in the future before I mount the intercooler up and throw some paint on that. No big deal. The structure rigidity is what I was aiming for, and we got it done, so good to go on that. engine base cleaned up, and I'm probably gonna, ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna throw a little bit of rattle can up on certain areas just to kind of clean it up and make it look more presentable. I'm not gonna go all out with it. I just wanted to complement the engine, because I did take the time to make sure that this thing is pretty, and it is in fact pretty. So it's got to kind of match up, complement each other, you know what I mean? But this thing needs a lot more work, honestly. It's kind of rough all around. It's even got like hail damage up here and stuff on the roof. It needs a paint job. I mean, you know, it can be brought back and looking nice, but you can do these things on a budget. You don't have to go all out, and that's my goal with this, is to do it on the cheap but make it look really nice and let everything function like it's supposed to. So that's the main goal. But I do have a lot of parts to do, and my goal is to get the engine bay and everything prepped, as far as you know, throwing a little bit of paint here and there, cleaning up some rust spots and everything, and then I'll put the accessory parts onto the engine, and that is going into the car. And this is going to happen relatively fast, and I mean that because I got time on my hands right now to take care of the job, and I'm going to do that, and I will release the videos in a timely fashion. So one of the things I was talking about earlier in the episode was you know, my life finding a balance, and that is because I did get let go of my job back in March. So I've been hustling in my shop, doing jobs, making ends meet, you know, just as a mechanic, you know, putting my skills forth so I can make a living, and that's what I've been doing. So between that, I plan on doing my YouTube, and so I should be around more frequently. So that's a good thing, guys. And I would like to grow my channel even more. So, but that's up to you guys, honestly. So I do think that this channel has a lot of potential, though. You know, I can't get crazy with some things. I could let you know that, and I ain't scared to try new stuff. So anyway, all right. So SRT4, we're done for this episode. Next episode, it'll be getting engine stuff prepped, and hopefully on that episode that engine will be into this car. And then from there is where the fun's gonna start, because I gotta figure out wiring, figure out the turbo setup, gotta do the brakes, the wheel bearings, all that stuff. And if you've seen the interior needs a lot of work, especially in the center console. But hey, I got a donor car out there. I got parts that I can grab off that thing, and that's why it's been sitting out there. So we're gonna get this thing going, guys. Pretty excited to drive an SRT4 again. It's been a minute. All right, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Y'all peace out.